Hey, occasional gamers. This is Leo, and welcome back to Dishonored. Let's continue and see who these guys that are helping us out are. We're now still in the Dunwall sewers. A fugitive. You've escaped Coldridge Prison with the help of hidden allies. If you can reach the Runhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move.
I know you're somewhere around here.
Oh, I think I've done this part already.
The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of
Okay.
Lady Emily, heir
I
to
guess
throne,
the save
has
points aren't
temporarily
as
escaped state custody.
Over here.
accurate as I
I'm Samuel,
remember, I guess.
and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
All right, let's go. Yeah, see, I totally thought this was going to be the end of it, but... All right, the Hound Pits Pub. Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. Hound's Pits. Feels fairly open to be secret, but what can you do, hey?
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
It's a pretty intense place. Mission clues. Alright, so the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coldridge Prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent and has brought you to meet the members of the organization. Great. Do a little bit of exploring. Sorry, buddy. Not gonna go there just yet. Well... The Mysteries of Pandysia? Excerpt from a book on the far continent Pandysia. The Academy of Natural Philosophy, or at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandysian continent as a place of wonder, where all of life has entwined and blossomed across aeons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everyman, by contrast, talk of the horrors and heresies of cults and submen engaged in brutal, reverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself, but to date these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. Oh, not a very welcoming place. Cape of Teeth map. Oh, that's a lot of money. Guess it does pay to explore. IV and ore, more money. Oh, this place is not looking so good. Found Pit's key needed. Okay.
Attention
All
all
right.
citizens. Curfew
I
extends
guess
from
that's
sundown to sunrise,
it for now.
unless you are
Keep
otherwise
going then.
authorized.
See what Sam
I
has to say.
expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Get in there.
Starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Alright, I guess we gotta find Piero. Piero is an inventor who is available to craft and upgrade equipment. Piero spends most of his time in his workshop. And also, Sam, the boatman, has smuggled you across... Oh, okay, no, that was a previous one. So this guy, Admiral Havelock.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
That's right. You know my history.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Alright, I gotta loot everything. Okay, so if I look down and move forward, then I can go down. Money? Lots of money. I don't have that key. Inchmouth decor plate. Lots of money. Lord Pendleton.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Who's that guy? Couldn't have been Lord Pendleton, could it? Wallace. Harpooner songs. I don't think I'm gonna try and sing this because I don't know the tune. But okay, let's see what it says. What will we do with the drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Way hay, and up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over early in the morning. Way hay, and up she rises early in the morning. Ooh.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows
That
signs
is
of blood on their
pretty
face and
gruesome.
chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them
Pretty
to the
gruesome
city
song.
watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Litany on the White Cliff. Excerpt from a series of overseer invocations by High Overseer Abraham Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd or the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our victorious actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. What a speech. Oh, so it is money too. Medicinal herbs. Lots of places to explore. That's for sure. Gotta be something back here, right? Guess not. Alright. Let's chat, Piero.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess. That one is empty. A new tank, please.
Piero's request is denied. Oh. Alright. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tevian ore. What's wrong with metals and crystal? King Sparrow's feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, and what's left of it. And we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixirs, building materials, and everything else. You've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. Alright. Unfortunate. A second solution. Excerpt from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosophers by Piero Joplin. Oh, I guess that's his last name. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for sock gloves elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's Remedy, a name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. Okay. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it is nearly perfect, elegant in fact. And while it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on brute animal body, is a crass goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate mankind from the mindless, blue-jawed hagfish swimming in Wrenhaven River. There's another more potent elixir out there. Star chart, Southern Skies. Oh, a lot of money. Okay, so the devices don't actually do anything. What's that? Oh, there are a lot of books here. A lot of exposition here. Or I guess world building. Dead counter responsibilities, excerpt from a manual on the new City Watch procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of growing plague crisis. The dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting with a month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 normal pay grade. So there'll be things called weepers. Failed experiments. Well, this is another excerpt written by Piero. Of course, I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's design, of course, and why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We're all part of a community striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this. Despite the glamour of his genius, he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back, in your social clubs and in the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risk. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon or wall of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. It's good that he embraces failure, then. Not easy to do. Whale vivisection. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in philosophy. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, The crew hauled aboard a female some 42 feet in length. I estimated that she weighed 35 tons at the ship, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart. Ooh. Hope she was already dead at that point. Sketching and taking notes. Oh. She was definitely alive. Against her bellowing, I cut into the mass of tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found a row upon row of teeth, and a baleen running around along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Whale oil processing. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship from the several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it is caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them onto the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts to its prow and returns to the port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts, while it still lives. Ugh, that is really brutal. I don't know why they need to do that while it's alive. Whale oil refilling stations. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supply of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. Okay. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once. Okay, so this is all this good stuff. Alright, let's listen to this autograph player.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Doing some unethical stuff there, Mr. Piero.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just
Auto.
perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Alright, let's see what you got for me. Right. A lot of different bullets and stuff. Oh, I can only get like 10 or whatever of these things. And upgrades. Crossbow. Pistol. Spring razor traps. I guess these are like mines. Sword crossing. Oh, okay. Good for parrying. Mask optics. Allows you to magnify your view. Bullet capacity. Hold, grenade. You know what? Let's do this mask optics. Do I want to spend all my money right away or save to see what else there might be? Let's save what else we might have.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
You know what? Let's go to sleep.
Sleep well.
Man, that guy seemed kind of suspicious. Sleep well. Somewhere else. No other description. Where are we? They just drug me and dragged me up to my room or something? Oh, that better not be in my bathroom. What the heck? Yeah, something's not right. Alright. Okay. This is a very eerie place.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we can call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
That guy's kind of sus. Power, blink. Press, what is that, left click? To execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can use it to move upwards, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to move forward and climb up. Hold to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. This got magic in this game. Ooh, this is where recreation, I guess, of where the Empress died. Fallen letter. You cannot save her. The arrow, spiritual remedy. Okay, that's the other one he was talking about. Mana potion. Ooh, that was like, I almost died there. How do I know this? Emily's letter. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this little note in a bottle and throw it into the river, because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Whale oil. Ooh. I don't recognize this guy. Or I don't remember who it is. Oh, I like regen mana after using some. If I take my time, I don't actually have to use potions. I guess this is a map of Dunwall. Ooh, this is what's to come, eh? These guys on stilts. I kind of remember seeing some trailers with these guys. Edge of the roof, edge of a high surface. Okay, there's the arrows. Not a collect. The water falls up, eh? This is a really trippy place.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Oh yeah, the wheel. The heart. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate the bone charms or ruins even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or ruin, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper its secrets if you press while targeting a person or location. Alright, that's one of those. Alright, so a little tooltip comes up.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Let's see if there's anything up here. More pots. I don't think I can go down there. There's those random feather in there. Okay, this is a tower on its side. Oh, kind of looks like I take some damage. there anything around here? It's not. Okay, yeah. I'm pointing at it.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Let me recharge my mana. Rune. Runes and acquiring powers. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to power section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Okay. Dark vision. This is the only real one that I can get. I can get vitality as well. Level 1, see in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of sounds that you make are also visible. Oh, that's kind of OP. Wall hacks. All right, let's do it. Yeah, press to see in the dark and to reveal living things through solid walls. You can also see their fields of view as well as visual representations of sounds you make. Level 2 shows important items through walls, like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps. Not bad. Oh, lots of different powers. Oh, and I guess these are just passives. Oh, there is fall damage.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
It's kind of creepy, Mr. Outsider.